Welcome to the Ron Dance Show.
All right. My 5 favorite charities. 1, Ronald McDonald House. Okay. 2, Detroit Detroit Association of Black Businesses. 3, Black Leaders Detroit. 4, Black United Fund of Michigan. And number 1, my guest today.
That's what
charity. My favorite charity.
That's the best intro I've ever had.
Come on, man.
And
Come
I had
on
a
now.
really, really, really good one on the Tim Bridge podcast.
Okay.
But that was so innovative.
Tell whoever that podcast is, step their game up.
We love you, David.
Love you, David. Hey, today's guest is Charity. Round of applause for Charity. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you for
having
coming. Thank you for being here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Mhm.
You
Excited.
first of all, you popping right now. Everything's going well. Alex, tell me tell us the charity story you told me.
Let me tell you, Tenderheaded carried me through 2020.
Oh, she's been here.
Outside of, it was that and Shea Butter Baby were the only 2 albums like on repeat
Oh
that
my
entire
goodness.
year.
Okay.
Like White Elephant, More Cake. Like when I say I really was into it, I mean really, really
That's a really great
like
album
into
to
it.
sit next to Tenderheaded. That makes me feel proud of
It was
Tenderheaded. That it was those
amazing.
two.
And Millennial, like still quoted.
Oh, people love Millennial. I
Okay.
never perform it anymore. People
Don't.
love Millennial.
It's okay. Cruel is
Yeah.
better. I mean, they're both great.
Right?
They're
It
both.
is.
Let me
Thank
be
you.
careful.
We can be.
They're
but
both great, and I appreciate
the
both.
music got better.
Yeah.
Cruel is growth.
Yes.
I like both.
Praise God. For
All the
that.
Christmas music is amazing to me.
Thank you.
The Yuletide spirit, it always gets me in there.
I wish more people knew about it because it's like such a small window of time. But I think I like those songs too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So tell us what's going on. Tell us what's happening. What's new in your life? What you been working on? All that good stuff.
I've recently shifted into album mode.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And, you know, I've had to grow in every element, right? 2024 was like, I went from being like Detroit's best kept secret to like, let's actually make sure everybody in Detroit knows who I am. So everything has kind of had to elevate. So
Okay.
going into album mode, I'm also like, oh, I have to approach this differently too. I might be working with producers I'd never met before,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
So just like growing into another season.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've known each other for
Ooh.
we might be at a 20 piece.
Yeah, because when I was like too young to get in the club, Ron Dance.
Why
was
is that
showing us
everybody's
love.
That
story
makes
with
that
you?
sound weird, Sherry.
I
Not like
know,
yeah.
but I was like 20 though. It wasn't like
I didn't know she was too young to get in the club.
Why is that everybody's story? Because it's my story. Like, why
Yeah.
is that?
I would have
the
never.
their story?
I feel like, but it was like a prime time in my life where I was like willing to be in the club. So it was, I was homeschooled Ron. I needed that
Yeah.
flat 151 experience.
Woof. Man, I'm old. Flat 151. Shout out to DJ Ray.
We had some good
You
times
know-
in there. I
Wait.
met some people like no, Ryan. I know there's some no, it's
Yeah.
not that. We were like 20 years old and like we're ready to hang out. Like we've been at college drinking. Like we want to go to the club.
Yeah.
I met some people in that flat 151 era that are like still in my life. That's where
crazy.
I met Dante Marshall, Lawrence Lamont. Like
These names, that's crazy.
That's an
They're
era
all doing
in time.
great
it was
things
an
right
epic
now.
era. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And that's what we met.
Lawrence Lamont just
Yeah.
directed that movie with SZA and
One of them days.
One of them
Yeah,
Incredible.
Shout out to Lawrence Lamont. I gotta get him on the show too. I gotta call his phone. So we know each other for a very long time. I'm super proud of you. All the things that you've done, that you're going to become, all that good stuff.
Thank you.
I seen it coming though.
Did
I
you?
did say, oh hell yeah, I seen it
You
coming.
always told me that.
Always.
You always told me like,
Me and you
Come
was
on.
always
uh-huh.
me and my dog. Only thing I hold against you is,
Aw.
and we're not gonna bring this person's name up, is I was
Okay.
dating somebody that I wish you wouldn't have let me date. That's the only
Why
thing.
are we going here?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm
Ron
holding against you.
Dance chooses violence.
Why are we
But
doing
that's
this?
not what we're here for
Why,
today.
why did you,
But he
why
had
did
to
you
get
turn that
He
block?
had to get that off.
Oh, man.
Oh,
my
goodness.
goodness.
Okay, do you have a name for the album?
No,
Okay.
they always come last.
Okay.
Every project I've done,
All right.
I'd name it once it's
All
done.
right. How far are you into the?
I had a folder of really great tracks even before Cruel came out.
Okay.
Some of those will make the album. I've been in a really creative space though, which
Dope.
kind of caught me out of nowhere.
Mhm.
So there's like a couple new songs that are like,
Mhm.
ooh, I'm a piano. Like,
Yeah.
so it'll be a little bit of that, and
Okay.
I'll probably write like one or
All
two
right.
more.
Is it a common theme, or you just is it?
I think my albums are reflections of my emotional state at the time.
Perfect.
So Tenderheaded was like this girl that had been in a relationship really for all her life, and then having to navigate self-love because she's alone, and like this empowered, Black Magic and Colorblind, they're all like, I love myself. This album comes after I lived some life.
Okay.
So spent 3 years single. 2021 was a very chaotic year, I think, for all of maybe just me, but it was a chaotic year for me. Post-pandemic, post-a-long relationship ending. I just, I've tasted a little bit more life.
Okay.
And I think that the songs feel more human.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Tell us about the Snoop Dogg feature, please.
So I'm in Milwaukee at my best friend's house.
Okay.
This is when I was meditating consistently. I finished the meditation and I just quickly scroll Instagram after, which I try not to, and I'm tagged in a video, in a story post that directs me to Snoop's page. And I'm like, I have no connection to Snoop outside of him hearing Cruel on the radio.
Okay.
Literally, we get on the phone with him later that day after I posted a reaction video, and I'm like, I would be honored. Anything that you would, find yourself interested in adding to this. He like, huh? Verse is done. Yeah. All in one day.
In
And
one
I had
day.
it. And the verse that came out was the verse that he sent. We kind of held on to it a little bit, just trying to figure out what time of the year would make sense to like. So
Yeah.
we kind of connected it to my L Club show.
Okay.
It helped us to sell tickets at that last stretch. And yeah, still, I mean, I can believe it because it happened, but it's also like, huh?
Okay.
Snoop?
All right. So the album will be done in 2025 at some point?
Oh, before summer, it has to come out.
Lovely.
Okay.
Jefferson time.
I'm a full-time artist now.
Okay.
And I've caught this momentum of like, okay, I'm figuring out how
Yeah.
to do it, and I'm like, it's just time for an album.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like a how artists will go slow, and
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I want to get
Okay.
it out.
You're playing any instruments on the album?
I play so much less guitar these days, but I am forcing myself to, even if I write a song like to a loop, like learn it on guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your favorite artist right now is?
Leon Thomas.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Brick, you familiar with Leon Thomas?
No.
I didn't think so.
He
All
said,
right.
"Take your time. What's the rush?" Oh, y'all don't know it.
Yeah,
we know it.
yep.
I said, "Baby, I'm a dog.
I got nothing.
I'm a
My
mutt."
Leon Thomas was from, what was it, Victorious?
He was a Disney kid.
I got a 12-year-old. That's all she's watching these days, so that's why I
So you're
know.
seeing young Leon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have a secret that I'm going to let the world know that nobody probably knows about me. If you ever get a text from me and there's a random word that is capitalized in there, that means I didn't know how to spell it and I had to use voice diction to put the letter put it in there. So if you ever get a text from me and it's because I don't know how to spell necessary. It's really
No, it's a tough word.
necessary is tough. Spell necessary right now.
I cannot. I have to write it.
You got to write it.
Yeah.
One C.
I
Okay.
can't, or like
One-
type it. I can't
One
just
C, two S's.
Okay.
spell it.
But I had to focus on it to get that. It's a hard word.
Word you struggle with.
Words, receive.
Receive. That's a tough one.
It's
It
like
mess
C.
me up every time.
Restaurant is mine.
Restaurant.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can.
Vacuum.
Really?
Somebody gave me a
Yeah.
yeah, because how many C's, how many U's?
Yeah. It's
Somebody
like,
gave me a trick I never found. I
Yeah.
like to see two of you vacuuming. I'm like, oh, it's a C, one C, two U's.
itinerary kicks my ass.
Yeah.
Itinerary kicks my ass every time.
Mm.
Every single time. I think that the advent of voice diction has helped my life so much because I was a texter and driver too, so it helps me. You know,
I
it's
never
done.
used it even once.
Never once. Is that an old person? Is that a
No, it is kind of, but I feel like I need to be in control.
Okay.
Like, punctuated when I say. It's like a long run on.
yeah? And another thing I need is an acronym translator because these acronyms now are getting out of. I was good with LOL, laugh out loud, nailed that one. LMAO, laugh my ass off, I'm good. Anything past that, I'm on the fence.
There's a lot more that the kids are using.
Yeah, IDK. I don't know. I know that one.
OTFL.
What's that one?
Rolling on the floor.
Rolling on the floor. But it's rolling on the floor.
All right.
Laughing, yeah.
We'll see you later. What about
She just GTFO.
That's pretty good, DJ PJ. That's pretty. Listen,
You popped
listen.
in at a great time.
I also am a fan of WSG. That's what we use for the show, and you know what that was.
Exactly.
With special guests. So when
Yeah.
so when we do this one,
Jesus do it.
yeah. So when we do this, when this episode does air, it will say with special guest charity.
WSG.
I will not name all my favorite charities, but you know, it is what it is. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you ready? A few questions.
Mm-hmm.
If you could go to these places safely and travel, guaranteed, would you go to the moon for a day or Hawaii for a week?
Hawaii for a week. I'm not that risky.
Really?
Yeah. Who's
Really?
going to the moon with me? It's like a.
I mean,
like, is it legit? Is the operation like I'm coming? I'm gonna
welcome
be
back.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I gotta be here.
Bricks.
I have to live. I can't get lost in space.
Yeah,
I have a purpose to fulfill. I'm safe. I gotta be here.
You don't want to be on the moon and look back down at the Earth like.
At what cost? You know what I mean? No.
I mean, they're about the same amount of time to get to both, so I'm still choose Hawaii.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it takes a very long time to get to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You
I mean, if you've never been.
risk it off, you find out how long it takes to get to the moon on JetBlue.
I'm certainly not going on JetBlue.
Risk it off, you find out how much is a flight to the moon. Would you, if you could go to Hawaii for a week?
Or
Or the moon.
Yes.
moon for sure.
You going to the
for sure.
moon?
Absolutely.
Why?
Why not?
Good. That's my girl.
Like I absolutely would.
That's
1000%,
where we at. That's where we
actually.
at. So Charity, I'm so happy. I'm so happy you're here. We got a lot more stuff to talk about. We are going to dip into some more funny, probably a lot more funny things. But I do want to get you ready for one question. You got to be ready for. All right. Now, do you want to fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Think about it on a break, okay? As we go to break, and when we come back, we can get it. Want me to repeat it?
Or 100
Duck-sized
horses. Okay.
So that's a long question.
All right.
Okay.
When we get back.
Answer, but yeah, when we get back.
And Josh loves rabbits.
And now we're back to your mother's favorite show, The Ron Dance Show.
New episodes of Season 7 of The Rondé Show are available on Mondays on all podcast streaming services, and The Rondé Show simulcast is available on YouTube.com. Follow us on all social media platforms at The Rondé Show. Any businesses, promotions, or entrepreneurs looking to advertise with The Rondé Show, we now offer sponsorship packages. If you're interested, please email rondanceshow@gmail.com for more info. The Ron Dance Show is shot and recorded at Every Media, located at 219 South Main Street, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48067. In other news, nearly a quarter of Americans pee in the shower on a regular basis. A survey of 2,000 general population Americans revealed that 12% do so daily, while another 12% tinkle in their sprinkle a few times every week.
They're probably referring to the shower being the sprinkle.
I guess so. 1/4 of millennials even indicated peeing in the shower is a daily practice, compared to just 13% of Gen X and 6% of baby boomers. By gender, 30% of men do so regularly, along with 20% of women. In total, 45% of Americans pee in the shower throughout the course of an average year. Peeing in the shower often reflects our modern obsession with multitasking, even in moments meant for relaxation, said Clint Creeder, a licensed family therapist.
Makes sense?
What's crazy is that only 39% indicated that they are the sole. What is going on? Your printer?
Oh, what happened?
Are the sole user of their shower?
Did I write it wrong? So, you know, it's reading obstacle
It's
course.
like literally the words are like on
Oh, yeah, it's
top
the
of
printer.
each other.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the printer then.
Crater goes on to say, life's too short to police your pee. Just aim wisely, laugh often, and remember the best self-care is whatever lets you step out of the shower feeling lighter.
That's what I'm saying. That's the words to live by.
Yeah.
It sounds. Hey, Dance.
What's up, Bricks?
First, I just want, why
What?
would y'all even admit this? But whatever.
I mean,
Anyways, Hey, Dance.
yes.
Did you know that ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast in their wine for good health? Ew.
Try that. Yeah.
Toast.
Toast, like I mentioned the things like floating in your.
Toast got something to do with pee or no?
No,
Just
it's
random.
none of these things
Yeah.
are related.
Yeah, they never related. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay. Hence, but look, that's why we have the phrase "raise a toast."
There you go.
Also, the Japanese word. Now, come on, kuchi
Just pronounce it.
Kuchi zamishi
Okay.
is the act of eating when you're not hungry because your mouth is lonely. Aw, I get it.
Okay.
Your mouth is lonely. We're down the resurrection. And never forget, baby rabbits are called kids.
There you go.
Oh,
Is your
for
baby
Baby
still
rabbits
a
called
baby?
real?
Or she,
I guess
she's
so.
like a grown up now.
She big.
He's a
Okay.
rabbit
Bad.
enthusiast. I don't know if you've ever met a man
Oh.
that's a rabbit enthusiast, but
My
he is
grandma
one.
had a rabbit.
See?
Okay, that's
See?
Or
It's
maybe
a
my
com-
cousin. I don't know. It's somebody in the
Okay,
family.
and
had
it
a
had a
rabbit.
Okay.
rabbit. Okay.
It's a common pet.
All right.
yeah, I believe it.
Are you ready to answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think a horse-sized duck.
Okay.
Only because ducks are like, they got these tiny like legs, and then I actually think that I can like juke it good
That's the
enough,
move you're gonna use right there?
right?
Okay.
And then somehow get to a gun and shoot it.
Okay.
Whereas 100 duck-sized horse, that's gonna overwhelm me.
Okay.
The quantity.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is too many.
That's
Yes.
a lot.
Okay. Dwelle's answer to that was the smaller one, the
Really?
horse-sized ducks, because he figures he can just kick them all out the way.
100?
Okay.
So yeah,
I would
100,
get tired.
100 of them. All right.
Okay.
So Charity, it is gift time.
Okay.
Okay. When my guests come
nervous.
on, we like to give them gifts.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have something we like to call the magic trash bag.
Mhm.
All
He
right.
likes it.
I'm going to put a trash bag on this table.
It's like the Barney bag.
You
Kinda,
there are gifts in the bottom of it. You're not allowed to look. You reach in there and you grab out whatever you want.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right.
I think so.
Why didn't we get to a pull last week for Employee Appreciation Day?
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I was trying to
forgot.
figure out. That's what I thought.
Okay.
He
Yeah, I
said a
forgot.
gift. That was crazy.
Right.
I was
Just
That's
a
how much I
pizza
appreciate
party.
I prepared. I was prepared to get something, but
There you go.
maybe I should get something
There's
now.
real
Yeah,
gifts
we're
in
gonna
there,
get
too.
something later.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
And I probably should just grab one and not try to.
Find
Whatever you
out
want
what's
to do.
good in
It's
there.
your-
That is gonna be
Silly.
Wait a minute.
bizarre. Oh,
Okay, what is... Oh, okay,
umbrella.
useful.
There you go.
That's
I
cool.
felt this. I was like, how bizarre are the gifts? It's the umbrella.
Yeah,
It's an
that's
umbrella.
useful.
Who doesn't need an umbrella?
Right.
Who doesn't need who doesn't need an umbrella? You always need an umbrella.
Yeah.
Need an
Yeah, I
umbrella
don't.
today.
I just checked my trunk. There's no umbrella in there. It was raining, so
What?
this will be good.
I have like an umbrella that's strictly for the car.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, now you got one.
Now
you.
you got one. You can
you
just
for my
stash it.
umbrella.
Listen, every time you pop that umbrella open, you'll think about the Ron Dan show. That's all I want.
I'm gonna screen print the Ron Dance Show
That's what I was just
logo
thinking.
on here somehow.
Now you're thinking.
Smirk.
Tell us about orange. And that's the right hue? You have a
Yeah, it's orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know sometimes
I mean, it's not literally, but yeah,
You know.
it's orange. It's not just my hair. It's like everything.
Risco, find out how
orange.
many shades of orange there is, please.
There's probably so many. I just picked my
Okay.
like Pantone orange to like consistently use. It was like a process. There's a lot of orange.
Okay.
But I don't know. Just started coloring my hair, and it got lighter and lighter and lighter. And I was like, oh, we like orange. It was like there was a burgundy phase.
Okay.
And it worked its way up to orange, and it just felt like who I was supposed to be the whole time.
Okay.
So I just never changed it back. And then I realized when I got into branding that I could really use it as a authentic kind of piece of me that
Okay.
people could always associate me with.
Okay.
Charity orange is a thing now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Agreed. So when you go places, do people say anything to you about the orange thing? Because a lot of times we create something, but we can't really how world
No.
takes to it.
No, there's
it's impossible.
When I announce tickets for a show, typically a show that I'm producing myself,
Mm-hmm.
people are in the exclusive chat or in my comments on posts like getting my orange together right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have to tell them to.
That's-
Yeah.
It's a way to, like, of course buying merch is,
Yeah.
but it's a way to say like I'm a part of this community.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was like, it'll come when this grows even bigger, but like a name for us, because it really is a community. Like, women come to my shows alone and like make a friend and they continue to be friends. There's a group of friends that like reconciled at my show and now they come back it was my Christmas show, so now they're like, the charity Christmas show is our tradition, like it's a thing. And orange is kind of just like, it's like our colors.
Yeah.
Josh, have you ever heard a Charity song? So Charity, listen, Charity, he's our resident child. He's a complete child.
It's like a generational
yeah.
gap
He keeps
here.
us young. Yes.
He's a YN.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
I retired.
Yeah,
Wait,
he has
you
money.
never
Because listen,
Yeah,
because I'm
money.
older. I'm
Okay.
older than the YN. Because the YNs now they crazier than me. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right.
So like, because YN go up to about 23.
All right.
Maybe
Okay,
20.
so you
is the
got
cutoff.
2 years.
Pretty
on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I got like 2-3 years.
Okay.
Over him. But I want to say yes.
He wants to
Okay.
say he's not sure, but it's possible.
But when I go back and listen to the discography, I probably
The discography. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So just give me some time.
But I also know that like that's not my core audience either. I would like for it to be. So
Yeah.
like, you know, you write songs that can feel a little bit younger, but like I see the demographics.
Mhm.
Would you say your music is R&B or soul? What would you if you had to?
I
Even
would-
though I hate putting as an artist, I don't want to put anybody in a box. So that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying if you had to categorize.
I
it.
like defining things.
Okay,
I think that I am the love child of Motown and neo soul.
Okay.
In that Motown was just my experience, and
Okay.
neo soul was like when I was old enough to buy albums of
Mhm.
music that like I was choosing.
Mhm.
So I think being the Detroit artist that I am, like I really want to call it Motown.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but if we look at the genres that are listed on like the drop down box,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
R&B/soul,
Okay.
they put those two together.
All right. So as our resident young person, who are you listening to in the R&B soul category?
Ooh, that's a good one. Right now it's a lot of Brent, a lot of Rod Wave.
BJ
These are
loves-
YN answers right here.
But
No, by the
BJ
way. You say you know.
He loves
yeah,
Rod
okay.
Wave.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I just made a playlist of like a lot of older R&B because I'm trying to get more into R&B now.
Mhm.
Because like I said, I'm retired YN, so like
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to like
Yeah.
You need to.
I'm
age
trying
the
to-
music.
Let me teach you, okay? Auntie Anita Baker.
okay.
Did your mama not have you
Yeah.
listen to her when you was
Yeah.
cleaning?
I
Okay.
have such an unpopular opinion.
Girl, can you tell me later? Because I want to tell you mine.
I just want to hear it. I want to actually
But
want to hear it. Of Anita Baker?
Anita Baker.
Okay.
I love Anita
All right.
Baker, but let's talk
It's
about
not
it
even
afterwards.
about like, as I've heard the things about Anita Baker not being the warmest
Mhm.
auntie
Mhm.
in the family,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but
In the family.
you know the
Right?
the family that is the
Yeah,
Yes,
backbone.
yes,
you know which
exactly.
auntie it is.
That was good. That just came to me. The warmest auntie in the family. She's
That's,
not.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's just not my go-to.
Okay.
I think the
Yeah,
jams
well.
are the jams.
Okay.
There's even one that I covered that went really well.
Okay.
Really
Which
good on
one?
Instagram. With all my heart, I love you. What's
Amazing.
that one? Rap caught up in the rapture of
Yeah.
love.
Yes.
But like BJ will play, like when he's like cleaning the house, like when he's riding the bike, it's Anita Baker. When
Yeah.
he's cleaning the house, it's Sade. I'm like,
Okay.
cut
Oh,
them
yes.
off.
But you know who I've been listening to a lot lately? She passed. Angie Stone.
Okay.
I literally was like,
Rest in peace,
we're
Angie
gonna play
Stone.
this right now.
Yeah,
You know?
I think my comfort music is Frankie Beverly and Maze though.
Oh, that's a
May
good
he
one.
rest in peace, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
We losing. We losing them. They checking them out of
They
here.
dropping like
And not really getting, you know, the news cycle is so fast now that you don't even get a
Yeah.
chance to even appreciate something like that. Like when I was younger, I'm a ON.
Oh,
So good. That's good. ON.
You know, when those artists died, it would be weeks and weeks
Yeah.
that we would, every song on the radio would be that,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just different now.
I remember when
Fast.
Aaliyah died, I felt like for 2 weeks,
Mhm.
Nothing but Aaliyah.
nothing
played.
but Aaliyah on the radio.
Mhm.
You know?
Particularly Detroit radio, at least. It
Yeah,
was-
at least for
it was
us.
great.
Yeah.
Radio's dead now, so
Yeah.
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 it's timeline scrolling.
Can you say that for your episode? That's one of the questions I was going to ask you. Don't ruin it.
He just couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
One more question, then recaps. Your favorite Detroit artist of all time?
Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Great answer. All right. Ricky-
Were there any that I missed from the first segment?
I don't think so. No, I didn't say
Okay.
that because you weren't here.
Well, since I only have one recap, I just want to make sure I display that I did put on my Lions shirt.
Okay.
I don't know why y'all let me become a Lions fan because I was really hurt. I cried at the bar.
Okay.
But I'm not used to. I can't deal with this heartbreak.
Yeah.
But
it's emotional when you
very,
get invested in your
like,
team.
I don't know why I
I
did
feel
this
like
to
that too.
myself.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So the Ricky's recaps is there's 130 shades of orange.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay.
So you have 130 to pick from.
Those are good
All right.
numbers.
That's Ricky recap. She recaps the show for us. I asked her random questions to Google,
All
and she
day.
gives them all.
Some
at
of
the-
them
at
I
the end.
refuse to look up.
It
Though.
gets a little bizarre.
It gets very bizarre. It is me. Well, it was a great show. I
Thank you for
appreciate you so
having
much
me.
for coming. You can pull up whenever you want to.
Good
Open
to know.
door policy. If I ever need a special guest to help me,
Call me.
I try to run a well-oiled machine, but as you see, we need an oil change.
I need
You
a
guys
But-
have been great. Personally.
What'd you think about today's show?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's my fault for not being the well-oiled type,
Okay.
machine.
Great.
but
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Josh.
Great show. Obviously, I got to get back into R&B. I got to get more into R&B.
Yes.
And then,
Yeah, check me out.
I definitely will.
Charity.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about today's show?
Great. This is sometimes when you do podcast interviews, they all start to feel the same. This
Mhm.
one feels so not the same.
That's
Okay,
and that's the
good.
goal.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Like,
of content.
this keeps me on my feet in a different way.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
appreciate
exactly.
it. Yeah.
Please tell everybody all your social media stuff, where to find you, where to
Yeah. Follow
merch,
me
all
on
that good stuff.
Instagram
Mhm.
at Charity, CHARITY. You can buy merch from the link that's in the drop down.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook. I don't really use anything but Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, TikTok I am getting into.
Okay.
Charity Chiffon, which is my
Okay.
middle name, CHIFFON.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the main links.
All right. And shows, upcoming shows.
Yes. So I'm with Soho House Detroit on 313 Day
Okay.
at the Shinola store. So not the hotel, but the flagship store in Midtown.
Mhm.
The show starts at 4. Another really great artist, Nina Rowe, is performing. And then I'm closing full band set, just about 20 minutes. But if you're in the area anyway, it'll be a really cool midday situation. And then I'm also doing on 313 Day the R&B day of Chanel Dominique's show. Do you know the name of it? Like it's her
Shout out to
313
Chanel.
Day show
That's my girl.
at Masonic Temple.
Okay.
If things go according to plan, I'm on around 8.
Okay.
And then we'll wait till BJ's episode. The 25th. Oh, the 26th in LA. At the Basement Series, and then on May 27th, I'm doing a live podcast back in Detroit with the Dream Lab. So maybe I'll
I
make
will
a
be there,
flyer
right.
and post everything.
Yes, you should.
Yeah,
I would be.
it's starting to pick up.
Yeah.
So winter is
Okay.
is lifting off of us. So
All right.
I'm
So
excited
Yes,
to be
yes,
working.
yes. And don't hold your breath with Josh listening to the songs. Dwelle's been on this show for 5 years, and he's listening
Just
to
started
Dwelle songs in
listening.
5 years.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you,
guys should
Charity.
give him
we love
like
you.
one
we love you,
specific
Charity.
one. I love y'all. Give him like just listen to Eclipse.
Okay.
That's it.
I changed.